Guys, we are back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Now, Cardi B has made a few announcements, and one of the announcements she made is that she is removing Megan Thee Stallion basically off her album. I've always felt as though her and Megan weren't really friends, but she said that there are no female rappers on her highly anticipated sophomore album. Okay, there's male rappers on her album. I can give you that tea, but she said that WAP and bongos have been excluded. But she could be lying. She might be trying to throw the fans off because I heard that her and Megan got a record in the stash and allegedly is supposed to be coming out this year. But it could be for Megan's Act 3 era, okay? Because Megan got an album dropping too. Now, this is what she said on Spaces.
The features on my album are really good. I don't have a lot of features. Well, it depends what y'all consider was a lot of features. I don't have a lot of features, but I have worked. I'm working with artists, some that I have worked before and some that I haven't worked before. And like the ones that like I have not worked before, I feel like is gonna like really, really surprise y'all. And it's such a vibe. I could tell y'all this. I'm 100% confident with this album. Like it's so. I just don't think that what I got is out there.
Now, how long is Cardi B going to continue to tease this album? I mean, she acting like this album is about to top the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Like it's going to be a classic. I don't think it is. I don't think it's going to be better than her first album, but I do feel like she's going to have some big name collaborations on the album. I definitely think that Titanic is going to pull some strings for that. Okay, so it can sell at least 150,000 first week. Now, it also was announced that Cardi B is gearing up to be a billionaire. Okay, Cardi B announced her new partnership with Revolve Group, where she will be releasing her apparel line and beauty brands set to release this year. Okay, so it looks like she is in her Rihanna bag. She's trying to copy the Rihanna formula. Now, with that being said, fans are saying that Cardi B will be the first female rap billionaire. And people are worrying about her dropping hits, but she has a mindset beyond music and she clearly has a plan for it. Now, Cardi B puts out a message and says, coming from a Caribbean family, the goal is always to own. Our belief in leaving this earth and leaving our children is leaving them with something. What our parents and grandparents worked so hard for was real ownership. I've been very successful in my career and forever grateful for my success. But in my mind, I know that when I leave this earth, I would like to leave my kids more than property and a music catalog. I want to leave them with something they can carry for generations to come. Something that their mother built from the ground up. I'm excited to announce my business ventures. I want to get into something I'm very passionate about, most importantly, something that I know so much about. Okay, so it looks like she is preparing for herself to become a billionaire, the first female rap billionaire ever, ever in history. And that's why she's doing this apparel and beauty line. Now, Doechii allegedly has unfollowed Jennie on Instagram after her racist past was exposed. Now, if you guys had not been paying attention, Jennie, Lisa, and I think Rose were caught saying the N-word, reciting a few rap lyrics from when they were younger. Even though I feel like they knew better, clearly they did not care. Now, Jennie and Doechii have a collaboration which flopped. I think it was called Extra L. And so allegedly Doechii was following her, but then she hit the unfollow button quickly and swiftly after all hell broke loose. Now, I see a lot of fans saying, oh, Doechii was never following Jennie. Jennie was never following Doechii. But it don't matter anyway because Doechii's going to distance herself from Jennie the racist anyway. It wouldn't benefit Doechii to be attached to the K-pop racist because she's black and I'm sure she's probably uncomfortable with the situation. Okay? And I just don't believe that they were just saying it in the music. I think they probably was saying it on a regular basis, in my opinion. I don't care if it was their first language or not. If they was so comfortable reciting those rap lyrics, they probably comfortable saying it behind the scenes, especially if they don't like a black person. They cannot and will not fool me. Now, Doja Cat has 2 albums that are in the longest charting albums of all time by a female rapper on Billboard 200 chart. Invasions of the Payola is at number 1 with 222 weeks. Hot Pink at 155 weeks, and then the Pink Print for 123 weeks. So congratulations to all of these ladies, but I think the Invasions of the Payola was like the least, in my opinion, the least impactful album, I feel like, amongst all 4 of these. Now, it looks like the Carters can't catch a break. It has been reported that a new Diddy accuser claims he was assaulted, humiliated at a freak-off party in Miami, and says that Camel Face, Queen B, Braun, Gloria Estefan saw him in rough shape. The guy also alleges that Queen B saw him and she said, "What is this? What is this all about? Why is this half-naked white man with a CL0CKŞ mask standing in front of me?" He says, okay, so that's what he's claiming Queen B said to him when she saw him laying on the floor, okay, at Diddy's sex party. Now, I don't know if I believe that, only because Queen B, who has been in the industry for a while, probably knows how these parties go. So I don't know why she would be asking that. I think that was a little bit weird. I think that this is kind of fake. And a lot of fans are also agreeing with the fact that they believe it's fake. Now, fans are saying that the TMZ article is clickbait and that the article says that the man's story doesn't really match up to what a freak-off party looks like. They're saying that, based on his description of a party that the industry has, it doesn't add up. Okay, so a lot of people are not believing this article saying that Queen B and Camel Face are innocent. That's what a lot of fans on social media are saying. But eventually, the truth will come out. Now, moving on to Purdue Chicken. She put out a song called Something Beautiful. I don't really care for that record like that. She was combining jazz and rock. I think she's trying to get ahead of the Queen B era because Act 3, Queen B was allegedly experimenting with rock and jazz for Act 3. It has yet to come out because she's about to go on tour. But I feel like Purdue Chicken tried to jump on that wave before Queen B puts out her album because Queen B is going to garnish more success and probably more recognition for it than Purdue Chicken. But there's a snippet for End of the World. It's supposed to be dropping in the next week or so. That song sounds amazing. We've only heard the snippet, but the full song I'm excited for. Okay, so hopefully that song is fire because I didn't really care for Something Beautiful. I'll be honest with you. That song ain't for me, and I don't hear nobody talking about the record, so clearly it's not for anybody else either. Now, move on to Justin Bieber. As we know, Justin Bieber, he started throwing immense shade at Selena for a recent interview that she did. And on top of that, he was seen on live looking drugged up or on some sort of alleged substances, according to the fans. Now, allegedly, his team wants him to go to rehab. Okay? Now, Justin has had a history of, substances and, drug abuse, unfortunately. But, now that he's a father, his team wants him to really get the help that he needs. Let me know how y'all feel about it. I think rehab would be good for him, especially if you're going to continue to do music and you have a child now. I think it's important to at least get some sort of form of therapy or help, okay? Because he might just need to see a therapist or somebody he needs to talk to, okay? Talking to Hailey Bieber might be talking to a brick wall, so he may not be able to fully confide in Hailey, especially if he still has unresolved feelings or issues with Selena. But I think if he talked to a therapist, maybe go to rehab, stay, substance free for about 6 to 8 months, get himself together, I think it would be good for him. Okay. But at the end of the day, he's going to want to have to do it. But I'm hearing that his team is pushing that he goes to rehab and get his life together. Now, moving on from that, not only is Cardi B trying to become a billionaire, she also said that she will be outselling all the female rappers when she drops her next album, including Nicki Minaj. Okay, so she talking that big, tough talk. Let's take a listen to what she had to say.
And there is an album. So you talking about no album with what? Y'all don't even want me to drop that album because y'all gonna be crying. Because I'm gonna outsell. I'm gonna have hits. I'm gonna be on top. That's a fact. Y'all better don't y'all never watch the afraid of y'all parents when they say you gotta be careful what you wish for because what you be wishing for is not what you're gonna want. Yeah, I understand when my fans ask for my album because but when my ops ask for my album, like why? What do you think is gonna happen? What do you think is gonna happen when I drop my album? You think it's gonna flop? You know it's not gonna flop. You know it's not. So just stop. I know it's not gonna flop. I'm confident it's not gonna flop. I put that on my soul. I put that on your mother's soul. I put that on all your dads, bitch. All your dads and your lives, bitch. On yours.
Okay. Wow. She's saying she put it on people's dead family members. That's what she's saying. She's talking about the bar. She is saying she's willing to put it on anything that she's going to outsell Nicki Minaj. That's what I'm getting from this. Okay? Because when you're talking about outselling, Cardi B, her last album didn't do 60 to 70K like Megan Thee Stallion and Gorilla Glues. Okay? She could possibly do more than Doja Cat because Doja only did 72,000 for Scarlet. She is talking about going up against Onika Tanya Mirage. That's what she's talking about. She is saying she could outsell the girls. Okay, and that she knows that it's not going to flop. Let me know how y'all feel about it. How much y'all think Cardi B going to do first week? She talking that big tough talk, so that means that Titanic already got 200K she's selling first week. Titanic already got the sales for that. So let me know. Do y'all think she's going to do 300,000, 250? Let me know in the comments. Now it has been officially announced that DJ Mustard is going to be joining Kung Fu Kenny and SZA at the Grand National Tour. He announced it yesterday, and he said that people can still purchase tickets, okay? Now, here's the thing. I think that Kung Fu Kenny probably added him because these niggas finna be late. SZA and Kung Fu Kenny finna be late, and they're gonna have DJ Mustard open up to get the crowd riled up. That's what it's given. They finna plan to be late. Because I don't think adding DJ Mustard is going to encourage people to buy more tickets. I already purchased my tickets. So, I think I'm just going to show up late because I'm not really here to watch DJ Mustard for an hour and a half. No shade. I like DJ Mustard, but I don't know if I like him enough to see him at no damn concert. Okay? So, no shade to Kung Fu Kenny. That was a chop. They should have gotten Doechii. That was an easy thing to do, Kung Fu Kenny. Like, come on. All you had to do was call up Doechii. Why you didn't call up Doechii? What the hell is DJ Mustard and his fat ass gonna do? You know, he just gonna be playing all the Champagne Thickums diss records. We don't care. We want a Doechii. Okay? I'm not gonna give you Donkey of the Day for this, but you got one more strike to make another bad move. Where's the Luther music video? You haven't put that out either. Now, speaking of Kung Fu Kenny, a lot of people are saying that Champagne Thickums' Nokia music video is copying Kung Fu Kenny's. A lot of fans are also saying that he is purposely copying Kung Fu Kenny. He's trying to troll him. That's what they're saying in the streets. Now, and Not Like Us, you know, Kung Fu Kenny had the owl, which symbolizes Champagne Thickums in a cage. Okay? And then in Nokia, Champagne Thickums had about 4 or 5 owls on, I think these are mics, okay? Basically saying that he's not in a cage and he's going to continue to do what he does best, okay? So a lot of people felt like he was trolling Kung Fu Kenny. He also had a lot of similar scenes from Not Like Us in the Nokia music video. Okay. Now, unfortunately, some of his fans were not too happy with the music video. Some fans felt like he could have done better with, you know, the scene and not done black and white for the whole music video. Some fans were calling that out. These are the OV Ho fans. They're saying that they did not fully enjoy the music video because they felt like it was a little bit boring and that it was too much black and white, okay? He also was shaking hands with one of his friends, like Kung Fu Kenny did with Dave Free in the music video, okay, for Not Like Us. So he definitely was taking some inspiration from Kung Fu Kenny. He also had a similar dancing scene from, you know, Kung Fu Kenny's Not Like Us performance at the Super Bowl. He did a similar dancing scene for Nokia. I thought he was going to do like a 90s or 80s theme type of music video. I feel like that would have worked better, or a 70s type of theme. You know, people are like, oh, well, he did that before. But I felt like it would have been on brand for the music video. And he definitely needed a little bit of color. I felt like that was missing. You know, a little bit of... I also would have liked a storyline too, maybe. But, you know, he did the best he could. If he was trolling Kung Fu Kenny, I feel like it went over a lot of people's heads. I feel like people didn't really enjoy the trolling because you're still in a lawsuit with Universal over Not Like Us. So it's weird to troll when you're in a lawsuit. That's all. But anyway, I have some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description. And have a great day.